What's up, gang? Coach Garrett here, and what we have today is a total body trifecta. You know I love these type of trifecta workouts. It's 3 mini workouts in one, and what's nice is they're kind of split up and they have different formats, and you can actually use them if you ever need to grab something quick. You can grab one of these mini workouts and do them in a short amount of time. All right, the first one we have is we're going to go through 3 exercises. You're going to either do some kind of pull-up or chin-up, a TRX row, TRX inverted row. And if you don't have a TRX or a pull-up or chin-up bar, then you can just do bent over rows, okay? That's gonna be 5 reps. If you're doing the bent over rows, I would say do 10, but if you're using the TRX inverted row or a chin-up or pull-up, let's just shoot for 5 reps here. Okay, the number 2 is going to be a push-up variation. Any type of push-up variation you want, incline, banded, any push-up variation you want, let's try to grab 10 reps. Then we're going to move on to our last one, which is going to be either kettlebell or dumbbell swings, and we're going to shoot for 20 reps on that. Now, there's no time limit here. It's basically when you're done 5 rounds, you are done. All right, we're moving to block 2 here, which is going to be an EMOM every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. We have 2 exercises. We're going to go through a kickstand goblet, box squat, which I will go through when we get there. We're going to do the right side, then the left, the right, then the left. So it'll be 5 rounds each side. Following that by an alternating dumbbell clean to press or alternating dumbbell snatch. All right, we're going to move on to our 3rd circuit, and it's going to be a Tabata. It's 4 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to start out with a tall kneeling around the world. If you haven't done those, I will explain them when we get there. Then we're going to go into some kind of side plank variation. And then we are going to finish it off here with some seated knee tucks. All right, let's grab a foam roller and get this thing started. So we got the roller. We're going to get some lats going there because we are going to need them for all of our rows and stuff like that. So think, boom, pin it right under that armpit there. I'm just going to move laterally like this. And then up and down a little bit. Just getting things woken up a little. And again, just finding any spots that could be a little bit tight from just sleeping or our lifestyle. Then from this, I can do internal, external rotation of the hand. So boom, then rotate up. Same thing, other side. So again, getting that in. Once I'm kind of pinning, internal, external rotation. And good. Let's attack the glutes really quick. Again, biggest muscle in the body. Whatever leg I'm on, whatever glute I'm working, that leg is going to be crossed to the top. Coming around, kind of hitting that glute med, which is that side almost going towards the hip there. Getting the glute where it kind of starts to meet the lower back, getting right in there. Just getting right in the big glute max, that big area there. And switch it up. Don't want to spend a ton of time here. Again, just get in, wake it up. Get out. All right, this one is always the one that it's a little bit turned down a lot. I gotta really wake this thing up. And good. All right, don't want to spend a ton of time here, so what we can do is we can get the rollers out. The big muscle groups are out of the way. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to get into some things like rock back. So serratus rock backs, I want you to think all 4 position, lock in, Hands are slightly just above your face. Push away from the floor. Sitting back. Driving the side of my hands into the ground here. Back up. Big inhale. Fill that upper back with air. Breathe out. Think about reaching longer than you think you can. Again. One more time. All right, now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to actually rotate to one side. So we're going to hold that position of our hip. And we're going to rotate to one side. Think once I'm as far as I can here, I want to get this midline hand as close to this hand as possible. And then try to creep it a little higher up. Now what I'm going to do from this position is I'm going to chill out. But I'm going to take some deep breaths. Almost trying to fill my lat of this hand, of that mid hand. Three deep breaths, just trying to get that rib cage to do what it's supposed to do, to reset it a little bit. Then I'm going to creep all the way to the other side. Big breaths. One more time. And good. All right, we're walking through. Nice job. So we're going to kind of feel a little bit more open now. So what I want to think about is we're going to go into this half kneeling position. And all I want to do is I want you to lock the glutes tight. And we're just going to start to rock back and forth here. Again, I don't want to break here and have my ribs flaring out this way. I want to keep everything stacked down, pushing down here. The key to this right now is how hard you're squeezing that back glute. That's going to just help open everything up in the front. And switch. Digging this foot, this toe to the ground. Glute squeeze super hard here. Locking in tight. And keep that position good. All right, hold on 1 second here. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up on our backs. I want to think hollow hold. So head can come off the ground, lower back stays on the ground. I'm going to think big knee pull. Look at my other foot here. It's still off the ground. Then I'm alternating. Pull. Pull. Now when you're up here, you can also kind of turn your knee out a little bit to kind of open up the hips. Good, so we're just continuing this motion here. 2 more. And good, we're gonna set ourselves to a bridge. Now what I wanna think about here is as I bridge up, so my elbow's gonna be firmly against the ground, lower back's against the ground, I'm gonna bridge up, and I'm gonna take my, so let's say right hand, and I'm gonna reach over my left shoulder. Bring it back down. Boom. Again. Other side. I think I'm trying to take this arm and reach it over my head, going towards my right shoulder. Continue. Just alternating. 8. 9, and 10. All right, we're going to do the same thing again. Hollow hold, pull, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice. You should feel abs kind of keeping you in place. Feeling a lot of cracking going on here in my hips today. All right, same thing. We're going to go bridge to reach. Boom. 3. We got 10. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. To our feet. All right. So again, I talked about this earlier. If we have a box or a step, now's the time to bring it in. If you have your couch, that's perfect too. So as you can see, I'm hanging out here. I'm on a bench. What I want to think about in this is we're just working on that explosiveness up, just getting our quads ready to go. So what I want you to think about here is abs down. I'm going to lift my feet and I'm going to explode up and then sit back down. So I'm going to lift my feet, and as I drive through to create that power, then I'm going to pop to the ceiling, okay? Up. 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 Push those feet through the floor. Up. And good. That was 5. We're going to go right into 5 seal jacks fast. So we're going to go pull, push. Think about my feet. I'm not really wide. I'm keeping it tight. So my feet are only going a little past shoulder width, squeezing my upper back, and then coming in hard, okay? Ready, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're keeping it snappy, quick. Back to here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Again, we're here just to activate, not annihilate. Waking things up for our real work ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, meet me up front. Who's with me? All right. So again, on this first round, what we got is we're going to do 3 exercises, some kind of pull. So if you have dumbbell rows, you're going to do bent over. It's going to be 10 reps. If you do not have, if you have a TRX or a pull-up bar, 5 reps as hard as you can. So for instance, TRX, get me as low as you can and get me a solid 5. Chin-ups, pull-ups, try to get me a solid 5, even if you've got to reset every time. If you can't get to 5, let's say you can only get 2 or 3, that's fine. Give me what you can do, and then do the remainder on either rows or on the TRX, okay? All right, exercise 2, any push-up variation, incline, you can go banded. So any variation on a push-up, we're gonna do 10 reps, all right? Then we're gonna go right into kettlebell swings. If you don't have kettlebells, you can do dumbbell swings for 20. We have 5 rounds. So again, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna try to keep things at like a medium pace so you guys can kind of keep with me. If you wanna pass me, go ahead, go for it. All right, and then when we're done, we'll wait a little bit before we start block 2. All right, let's see what we got. We got our rows, TRX or pull-ups. We have our push-ups, and we have our swings, 5, 10, 20. All right, 5 rounds, let's move. All right. So like I said, when you're good to go, you go. I'm gonna start things up. So what I'm gonna do is here, on my pull-ups, I've got these little cool little straps here that I'm gonna utilize for my pull-ups here and try to make sure I can get 5 for 5. All right, let's see what we got, gang. All right, warming things up. 10 push-ups. Incline, you go on the floor. Any variation you want. Shoulders deep pressed back. Lats are active, core is active. Think about chest landing between hands and you kind of not pushing up, but pushing away. Really rooting the floor with your fingertips. All right, 20 swings. These are going to get fun. one done. Again, don't hesitate to write in the comments anything in here that might be giving you a hard time, or hey, how can I substitute this? I'll do my best to give you guys variations, but if you don't have access to certain things, let me know so I can come up with an answer. All right, round 2. I'm gonna grip the floor. All right, back to those swings. Those swing skis. Round 2 done. All right, let me know how we're doing. All right, so it's tough because then after that, my heart rate's already up. Now I gotta go back to pulls. It gets tough. Oh, shit. Strap these up. Going chins. Yeah. Whew. All right, swings round 3. So again, just little changes to variables. So for instance, using these little straps that I'm not used to changes things up. So again, what I do is I do what I can, and then just bring it somewhere else, same motion, and just finish off. All right, 20 swings. All right, 2 more rounds of that. Let me know how you guys are doing. All right, let's see what we got here. See what I got left. Heart rate is up. Push-ups 10, round 4. Lock in, pack it. All right, swings. Round 4. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew. All right, one more time for me. I'm not sure exactly where you guys are. Let me know. Don't hesitate to take a break. I'd rather have you break, get the heart rate down a little bit. As you can see, mine's up, before you jump into something like a sloppy pull-up, sloppy row. That's when things have a tendency to get sloppy, is when we're trying to work with our heart rate really jacked up. Let it come down. All right, I'm gonna hit 5 chins. Round 5, baby. Let's do it. Push-ups, 10. All right, last set of swings, and I'll meet you up front. And our abs down at the top. Woo! Meet me up front. I'm gonna grab a sip. All right, so do what you can to finish up if you need it. Again, my heart rate's up, so I want to try to take it down. Again, one of the reasons I like these trifectas is it's 3 mini workouts in one. So if you get into a situation where it's either you work out, you don't work out because you don't have a lot of time, or you can come in here and scrub through and try to just do one of these mini workouts in like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and all of a sudden you're gonna feel accomplished. Like right then and there, I feel that pump, I get a sweat on, heart rate's up, and I'm not even sure how long that took me, but again, just being able to go through these workouts that we're posting here, and if you're short on time, grab bits and pieces like the trifecta, for instance. Grab this one, grab the next one I'm doing, it's 10 minutes. Just say, hey, I'm gonna get that 10-minute one in and call it a day. All right, so again, even micro workouts are better than no workouts, so keep that in mind. That's why we're giving you guys all this kind of info here. And just let me know how we're doing, how we're feeling. I gave you a little while to kind of finish up. We're gonna move on to our second block, which is our every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. We're gonna do some goblet box squats, maybe using a kickstand position, just to make sure you guys are feeling real good with that, because I saw that was kind of added in a couple of the workouts recently. So I wanna make sure the people at home are feeling really good with this exercise and then build up accordingly, okay? So it's just a little bit different, a little more quad dominant, single leg stability, all that fun stuff. So take your time. Let's get some kettlebells, medium to heavy. If you don't have them, 1 dumbbell will work. We're gonna superset that with some either clean-up presses, alternating, or dumbbell snatch, okay? So get your stuff together. I'm gonna get my timer going here. And we'll get this thing rocking. All right. So I've got my timer on, 10 minutes. I've got some kettlebells here. I've got some dumbbells here. So I'm gonna start a little bit lighter, kind of show you guys what I'm looking for here. If you keep your eye on me, we're gonna go into this kind of goblet position. I don't care if you use it by the ball or the handles, but the key on the kickstand, it's not too far out here. It's not a split squat. I like to take my foot, go heel to heel, drag this out, and then pivot up on this. So same thing with the deadlift. If I'm on a kickstand, it's more for stability purposes, less for force. So when I'm coming down in a squat, I'm primarily using that leg in front. This is just to keep me balanced, okay? So what we'll do here is let's just work left leg in the front for the first round, and then every round will alternate. So I'm gonna utilize the box here so I really understand where I'm going, and as soon as we feel good, we can get off the box, okay? All right, so I'm gonna set up in my kickstand position here. Weights in the front. I'm gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're only gonna do 6 reps. Down, explode through that one leg. Look, I'm down, chilling, explode through that front leg. Just that left one. The back one is just supporting me. And good, down. 6 is it. Alternating snatch. Or clean the press. So basically we're going here, boom, and then switching. We're doing 6 total. I just need it from floor to sky. And good. All right, take a second. Give ourselves a little bit of time. Now remember, same thing on the kickstand, 6 reps, except we're gonna go to the other leg now, all right? Ready. And let's go. So with me, my right leg's up front, my left leg is kickstand back. I'm gonna sit, and I'm gonna explode to the front. Look at barely any pressure. All right, 6, floor to sky alternating. Use the legs. Look at my squat. I'm using legs and hips. Powering. All right, get ready, take 10. Left foot in the front, I'm going heavier now. Round 3. Let's go. All right, feeling that one. 6 total. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, round 4. My right foot's in the front. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, all my focus is on my right foot, right quad. So guide it down, rock up, explode. So again, go from that dead stop and that slow eccentric, really working on technique and power. Nice job. I'm gonna go a little heavier next time. All right, think right leg. 3, 2, 1. Look, barely any pressure. Barely any pressure. And the kettlebell rocked up front. Really getting that core on. Whew. 10 seconds, round 6. Ready? Whew, here we go. Six. Feeling that pump. Heart rate is jacked. Round 7. Right foot in front. 3 seconds. Come on. If you have to take a break off, take it. A minute off. Oh, my car is firing, baby. Use those legs, come on. Legs, punch. Woo! Oh boy. Ready? Heart rate is jacked. Again, use your legs so your back doesn't try to take over. Push through the floor of your feet. Grip the feet, drive the feet through the ground. Woo. Round 8. No, right. Round 9. One more each side. We start with our left. Woo! All right, ready? Gobble it up. Again, I don't care how you hold it. 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Abs are fire. Come on. You got it. 2, It's all about the intent. I can fly through this with light weights, but I'm dialing in every time to what I'm doing. Knowing my body, knowing the weights. That I can feel it the right ways without compensating form. Woo, shit. Jeez. All right, one more time. I am spent. All right, let's get this last minute in. I'm gonna take a couple. If you guys wanna start, go. I am fried. Abs, heart rate, legs. Let's do it. Focus, come on. Come on. Last one. Yep. That's done. Whew. Let's go. Oh my goodness, meet me up front. Take a break. If you want to watch me almost die on that one, do it again. Woo! And I'm all out of water. All right. Let me know how we're doing. That was hard, all right? Between round one and then that, again, I was also dabbling with some heavier weights. You know, again, I think I'm trying to kill myself. All right, so again, I know my body, I know what it can handle in the sense that I like to use a weight as heavy as I can go, but it needs to be with perfect position, technique, form. I would never have gone up just to say, oh, you know, I should be doing more weight. No, my body doesn't know, it only knows what it feels. So if I can keep everything dialed in, I don't care what I have. If you want an example, I had like 50 something on the kettle. The ticket's all scratched off. And then on the presses, I did like 40s. So again, between the two and really knowing where I was supposed to feel this, my heart rate was jacked up, not giving us a lot of time in between those two exercises, which a lot of things were incorporated. So on the bright side, we've got one block left, and it's a core Tabata. So it's not too crazy as far as jumping around or heavy weights. So the only thing you're gonna need is a kettlebell, okay? If you did my other workout that involved you around the world, this is just gonna kind of progress that a little bit. So let's get ourselves together. I'm gonna get a pad, because I'm gonna do a tall kneeling. And I'm going to start lighter, just so I can kind of show you guys the exact position. All right, guys, I am spent right now. We have 4 more minutes of work left. You got this. I got this. All right, so the 4 exercises that we're going to do is going to be around the world to a catch. So how that's going to look is around the world is just this. And I'll back up so you guys can see me more. We did these in another workout. If you didn't get that workout in, maybe just focus on those. The goal here is really just keeping tall, so abs are stacked over ribcage, stacked over pelvis. I'm locked in. I'm not arched like this. I'm not sitting back into my hips like this. I'm nice and tall. Glutes are squeezed. And I'm passing this around my body, trying not to lose this brace I created. So you won't see me all over the place like this. Let's maintain that stability. So if you've never done these before, do that. And then the second round, just go the opposite way. Understand how this works before we add this next progression, which I'm going to do. All right, so the next progression is going to be a tall kneeling around the world to a catch. So I'm going to come around, and I'm going to catch here, and then push it around to the other side. So I'm going to be alternating back and forth. But now I've got to stop momentum, keep myself locked in, and push it away. So there's more moving parts here, which is going to be harder for me to keep this stable, okay? So we've done a lot of talking. It's going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Then we're going to go into a side plank variation on the right for 20, side plank on the left for 20. I'll give you variations on that. And then we're going to finish it off with some seated knee tucks, utilizing your bench or couch or step that you have with you that we just used, okay? So let's get this rolling. 2 rounds, 20 seconds, and we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So boom, I'm going to come around, and I'm going to get that motion. So again, the harder I push, the more I have to try to keep myself stable. And 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, side plank. What I'm going to do is a Copenhagen plank, which is basically a side plank with an adductor hold. So an adductor side plank that's utilizing my seat. I'm going to think one leg is up. If you want to go both legs up, that's fine. But the Copenhagen style, to get that adductor really firing, it's going to be just my top leg up. Ready. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. So the adductor, very neglected muscle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now again, you do not have to do that. You can go both feet up. You can go both feet on the ground. I do not care, okay? I'm just working on what I can do here. So I'm just challenging myself a little bit. It takes time to build to these things, especially if it's not something we're used to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. All right, I'm at my seat. Now, seat, step, whatever you have, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my seat. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. So I'm going to grab on the side or behind, but I'm going to lean back. All right, I'm going to drive my knees up. You're going to make sure you're supported so we don't fall backwards. All right, my legs are coming out. Ready. After this round, we're just going to fly through. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, I'm holding onto the bench back here so I don't hit the floor. And I'm driving those knees up, full extension at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. If your lower back's starting to kick on, just get a little bit taller and put your heels back in the ground and pull. Back on the ground, pull, okay? All right. We're going through one more time. Around the world. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Nice. Side planks, any style you want. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, man. 3, 2, 1. Woo, those are not easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Ten, 9, slow down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good. Sorry, gang. My bench was sliding. All right, last set. Knee tucks. And then I'll meet you up front. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo! Nice job, gang. As you can see, I just worked myself to the bone there. Heart rate still hasn't gone down. Oh boy. Cocktails and dreams. Woo. So gang, listen. If you hung with me, killer job. If you like this workout, if you want to do it again, and you need a little bit more challenge, again, just utilize the variations I talked about or increase the weights a little bit next time. There's 3 good little workouts in here that you can do in very minimal time. So again, even if you're short on time, you need to get something in, find this video, find one of these 3, get yourself together, and get it done, all right? No excuses, they were effective. All right, I'm sure you're feeling pumped, heart rate is up. Thank you for anybody who did this with me already. And anybody else who comes in and gets this thing in, please leave a comment. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know if you need variations on anything else that I didn't talk about here. And have a great rest of your week. Thank you. Bye.